back, everyone, to the Diecast Dude Racing Network. I'm your host, Dude Racer, and what do you say we wrap up round 2 with Group 4 today? It's been a wild round so far, and I see no reason to suspect this group will disappoint. We have seen some big names go down in the first 2 rounds, and some not so big names climb the standings. Just a quick look at where we are in the round. AJ Gray, the 4 seed, will have some tough competition, and again, with only 2 spots left in the next round, you must feel these guys are going to be racing with a sense of urgency. Before we go green, as always, we want to welcome our new viewers to the show. If it's your first time, don't worry, we have plenty to catch up on. Check that playlist in the end screen when we are done here. Drivers are at the top of the hill and they are itching to get this one underway. Let's not hold them up any longer. It's time for the modified Diecast series on your TV or device. Hit that like button as drivers are down through turn 2 and into the chicanes. Mr. Darq leading the field into the open track from the pole position. He'll have AJ Green on his bumper, and into the home stretch, Mr. Darq will hold off that Kia Stinger. Papa Pugsley will finish 3rd. Nyna from Chase Family Racing will finish 4th. Mr. Darq posting an 11.530 in race 1. And as always, our instant replay cam is brought to you by Slanman Customs. If you only want to buy it once, buy Slanman. Use my code DDR10 to save 10% on your next purchase. Mr. Darq running that Audi deep into turn 3. He had to get it right. AJ Gray was right there to pounce. Nyna having troubles through the midsection. But back up front, it was Mr. Darq in the Audi holding off AJ Gray in the Kia Stinger. And after race number 1, Mr. Darq will hold the early lead. AJ Gray 2nd. Papa Pugsley, who just raced last week, he put on a clinic in the Subaru Impreza, this time bringing the WRX to the track, and Nyna in that 69 Chevelle. She'll have one more chance up in the front row. Papa Pugsley in the front row as well. They're down and away. This time Nyna gets through turn 2 into the chicane, into the open track in the lead. This is much better from Chase Family Racing. It'll be Nyna winning the race. Papa Pugsley, he'll come in 2nd in reverse. Not seeing anybody else. I didn't see AJ or Mr. Darq. There's AJ. And there's Mr. Darq. That's a tough spot we're finding out here, right there at the exit of turn 4. Let's take another look, because I did not see it. Looked like Mr. Darq was challenging for the lead. Nyna led the pack through the chicane. Mr. Darq is right there, making a move. They get through gate 2, and right here, Mr. Darq rolling the Audi on its roof. Nyna having no issues. She'll finish 1st. Let's take a look at what happened with AJ Gray. He just gets pushed off the track by Papa Pugsley. Whatever it takes, I guess. And after 2 races, halfway through, Nyna, the 16 seed, leading the pack. Mr. Darq right there. Papa Pugsley also there. AJ Gray, he'll have 2 shots from the front row now. So he's in prime position to make a run. This is anybody's group. Top 2 are advancing. They're down and away. AJ Gray in the Stinger gets through the chicanes and into the open track. He's looking quick. Right behind him is going to be Mr. Darq, but he's going to be way too far back there. AJ Gray winning. All 4 finishing the race. Very well done. Mr. Darq coming in 2nd. Papa Pugsley there finishing 3rd. AJ Gray took the Stinger into the chicanes. Not too many challengers behind there. That Stinger looks like it's rolling solid. It's rolling free. And it's running straight. Runs straight to the finish line for an 11.440. And you got to figure you'll take that any day of the week. And it gets him right back in the mix. Mr. Darq, after 3 races, he's going to be leading with AJ Gray, but don't look now. Nyna, Papa Pugsley, just 1 point back. So it comes down to this, and really, it could be anyone's race. Just anyone's race. AJ Gray, Mr. Darq, they'll be on the front row. Mr. Darq's going to get into the chicanes ahead of ahead of AJ Gray. We see Papa Pugsley, he can't finish. It'll be AJ Gray winning the race. Darq coming in second. Nyna flies by in third. Papa Pugsley did not make it down the track. That might do it for that team. They'll have another car in the next round, but let's see what happens. Mr. Darq looked like he had this race through the chicanes. AJ Gray with a fantastic run. He makes the pass as they get into the open track. I did not see that on the camera, man. I didn't see that one. Let's get a better look. I didn't see him come through. But AJ Gray, he'll win race number 4, his second in a row. He'll post an 11.373. It'll be enough. That's going to be enough to get him on his way. How do the rest of the points shake out? Who has the fastest lap? And it's time for your Meekin move of the race, brought to you by Merch by Meekin. You gotta love those signs right there. And this one's gonna go to AJ Gray in race 4. We just saw it. AJ Gray coming through the chicane gets one heck of a run into the open track. Mr. Darq was giving it everything he had. He sees right here that he can't win. He'll settle for second and just play it smart for the next round. That's your Meekin move of the race, brought to you by Merch by Meekin. You gotta love those signs. Fantastic racing this week once again to finish the round. AJ Gray, he grabs the bonus point. 2 wins late from the front row. That gets him in round 3. Mr. Darq, he's in round 3. Nyna, Papa Pugsley, not this time. But the Stinger, the Audi, they're moving on. And our quarterfinals have been set. Fantastic showing from Group 4. We're hoping that everybody enjoyed this one. The action is starting to really heat up now, so you don't want to miss anything. Keep it tuned right here for the Modified Diecast series. And having a quick look at round 3 standings and how everything's going to shake out for the next round. We're down to the final 8. Numbskull will be the 1 seed. The Pool Guy will be the 2 seed. Papa Pugsley in the Subaru Impreza, we saw him last week. He'll be the 3 seed. Bay City, first time on the channel, they come in as the 4 seed. AJ Gray we just saw. He finishes out the 5 seed. Mr. Darq also just advancing. He goes as the 6 seed. Arlo in the Thunderbird. He'll be the 7 seed, and then we'll round it out with Indy Rain as the 8 seed. That's how they're going to stack up in round 3. We'll have that for you in its entirety next week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, folks.